Welcome back to another episode of the SOS Wellness Show. I'm your host, Tess, and when I tell you I'm so happy that you are here right now, the fact that you just said, boop, you click play, we about to have a good old time because listen, I'm locked and loaded for today's episode. So I hope if you're listening to me right now, if you're just watching me, listen, I hope that you were prepared for a ride. Make sure you got your seatbelt on, y'all. Because I got my seatbelt on. I'm talking about the soul seatbelt, something that can ground you in today's episode. Because it's about to get shaky. It's about to get real. And this is a conversation that we must have because the on the SOS Wellness Show, we enjoy having conversations. We enjoy bringing and creating space for those moments that don't get talked about a lot. So listen, I want to start this episode off by saying that I hope my voice finds you in a place of peace. And if it feels very chaotic right now, I hope just by listening to my voice, you're able to find some type of grounding, some type of understanding, and some type of peace right now. So as you get comfortable, look, tell a friend to tell a friend this episode's about to go in. You may want to share this out with some friends. I'm telling you, this is something that you want to listen to. This is something that I needed today. This is something that I need every day that I want to make sure I share with you right now. And the title of today's episode, my friends, let me tell you where's it? You remember them church fans? Anybody remember them church fans? Oh Lord. Ooh, child. The title of today's episode, y'all. Adversity breeds character. It took me a minute to come up with this title because I didn't want to hear it. No, but I don't want to hear that. I don't want to, I'll be honest with you. Nobody wants to hear what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. It's true. But when you're actually going through the mud, when you're going through some pain, when adversity is knocking at your door, mm, is that what you want to hear? Is that adversity breeds character? Like, be honest with me. Drop in the comments if when you really going through it at the end of the day, when you in the midst of it, when you just got a phone call telling you this, you got an email telling you one thing, you got your baby daddy, you got your baby mama, you got your husband, you got your wife, you got your mama telling you a lot is happening at one time. Do you think you want to hear adversity breeds character? Hmm. But guess what is true? And that's what I'm coming to you with today because that's what I needed today in my life. Adversity, my friends. I have been faced with so much adversity over the past few days. It made me realize, like, ooh, the moments, every day that you decide to live on purpose, the opposite force is also full of purpose. Adversity is also full of purpose. Mm. I heard somebody say that if you're working to become successful, you're going to have a secretary, right? And if you have an office and the secretary is at the front in the reception, guess the name of the secretary? Who's going to greet everybody at the door of this office of success? And that's adversity. Because I know some of you right now, and I don't ever want on this when you listen to the show, I don't ever want to mislead you. I want to give you the truth, right? I want to give you exactly what I'm going through. I want to give you the raw, the real. And something that I wasn't told, especially growing up, it's like chase your dreams. You can do anything, right? And that's amazing. But nobody ever tells you the other side. Nobody ever lets you know that as soon as you're living a life full of purpose, as soon as you decide to love yourself, as soon as you decide to wake up for a purpose, on purpose, there are going to be weapons that form. But see, listen, the key part of this amazing scripture that is said that weapons may form, but no weapon shall prosper. My friend, so many weapons have formed the last few days. I live in a place called Decatur, Georgia, right? And it's not your most affluent neighborhood, but it's not the craziest neighborhood either. And literally on Saturday, I get a text from my best friend. Shout out to my best friend. And I can tell and mind you, my best friend's been dealing with a lot on her own. So when I saw that she was checking in on me, I was like, this is a weird message. I'm supposed to be checking in on you. Why are you checking in on me? She said, hey, I just saw the news. Are you okay? There's a shooting down the street from your house. And I looked it up. Literally less than 1 mile from my house, there was a mass shooting. Thankfully, nobody got injured. Nobody was murdered or anything like that. Thank goodness. But that was a little close to home. And I brushed that off, right? I was having a good Saturday. I said, okay, it's fine, it's fine, fine, it's fine, fine, it's fine. God bless everybody that was involved. And today, today, I was actually planning to go to Michigan State University. And I just want to first and pause and say my condolences, my dearest respect to anybody who was impacted in the Michigan State shooting that occurred on February 14th, 2023. Mm-mm. That's not. Mm-mm. And it was going to be my first time coming to Michigan. I have never been to Michigan. I'm 30 years old. My very first time showing up to Michigan was going to be in February. And that got canceled due to a shooting. Unfortunately, people died. Some people were injured. And when I got this news this morning, my friends, I don't know why, but it just felt like a weapon. It just felt like an attack. And I told my mom this today. I was like, Ma, I just feel like it's an attack. And so what am I telling you watching this right now? Even though you see and you can identify the weapons and you can see the attacks on your life, that does not mean you shrivel up. That does not mean you give up. No, 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 no. Adversity is an affirmation for your purpose. See, for me, I speak on the importance of wellness, soul care, suicide prevention. And for that to literally be mm, the massacre of what happened at this college, the opposite of what I'm speaking on. It shows me that my purpose is needed. See, I'm not going to lie to you, my friends. There was a time today where I was like, maybe I shouldn't speak. Maybe I shouldn't. What am I going to do? Am I going to get hit? Something going to happen to me? But see, I thought about my ancestors. And I love this quote. It says, I am my ancestors' wildest dreams. You are your ancestors' wildest dreams, so you better not walk around in this earth scared for nothing. I don't care what racism is going on. I don't care what kind of mass shootings are going on. I need everybody to listen. And I'm not saying putting yourself in the line of fire. No, 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 no. But I don't want you to be discouraged. If you're watching this right now, you know you have a life full of purpose, singing, acting, dancing, whatever. You see all these people, you see all these stats, all these things going up. You're like, should I still do this? Listen, no, 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 no. You weren't sent here to doubt yourself. You were not sent here to make yourself feel small. You were not sent here to talk yourself out of your greatness. You were sent here on purpose, for a purpose, my friend. And because you have purpose, there's going to be adversity right there by your side, almost like a thorn. Can you imagine sleeping if you had a nice cozy bed, but your pillow was a thorn? So no matter how you turn this way, how you turn that way, you gonna hit it. So adversity is going to be a part of the journey, my friends. I just want this episode right here to show you how to navigate through adversity, how to maneuver through adversity. Because check this quote out. Ooh, we check this quote out. Strength does not come mm, 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 from what you do. Strength comes from what you thought you could not do. One more time for the folks in the back. Strength does not come from what you can do. Strength comes from what you thought you could not do. So if you thought you could not navigate that tough conversation, if you thought you weren't worthy of that promotion, if you thought you were just a black sheep in the family, you would never make it, that's not how you're going to gain strength. Strength is what you can do. Strength is what you show yourself. Like, at some point I thought I could not make it. Earlier today, my friends, I'm gonna be honest, I thought I wasn't gonna make it. I thought I wasn't gonna make it. I was just like, you know what? This is a lot to handle. This is tough. This is heavy. But once I was able to understand my assignment, lately I've been talking about assignment, right? When you understand why you were sent here, mm, you'll be able to navigate adversity. I had a play on DNA. DNA, shout out to my science folks out there. You know, I remember my biology class stands for deoxyribonucleic acid. Y'all didn't know test news. I know you didn't. I know. I know. You didn't think I get it. I get it. But listen, DNA stands for deoxyribonucleic acid. But we're gonna change it up in this episode. DNA, because listen, in your DNA flows something that's massive. In your DNA flows something that can never be mm, manipulated. In your DNA, there's something that is powerful. In your DNA, there is something that nobody else can control but you. And DNA stands for mm, designed to navigate adversity. You, right now, watching this, you were designed to make it through any strongholds right now. You were designed to push past anything that has ever tried to tear you down. And you were definitely designed to navigate through adversity. Speaking of which, I literally made a vision board this year, right? I literally made two vision boards. Two vision boards, my friend. I went from not making any vision boards to all of a sudden making two vision boards in 1 year. So as I look at my first vision board, I think I shared my first vision board in one of my episodes. So check that out. I believe it was probably it may have been episode um, 5 actually, where I shared my first vision board. So check that out. Y'all want to see my next one? Y'all want to see my new one, right? Y'all want to see my new one? Because it's crazy that I made this vision board on a Sunday and then my Tuesday was hectic. So today I had to look at this vision board and remind myself the vision that I have for myself, okay? And that's the whole point, right? Of course, we give it to the divine to outline our path forward, and I think that's amazing. But my friend, you are a visionary. What you see in your mind is definitely what you can feel in your heart. It's something that you can bring to the reality of your life. The more that you can sit down and actualize, the more you can sit down and picture the life that you deserve. You can taste, you can smell, you can feel, you can see the environment that you desire. Mhm. You are decreasing the space between where you want to be and who you are. You are decreasing the space between who you created to be and where you are right now. It's just a bridge, my friend. It's not impossible for you to have everything that you want and more. It's about you creating that bridge for yourself. See, a lot of times we're waiting on other people to build this bridge for us. We're waiting on other people to give us this brick by laying brick, right? We're not realizing that we have to lay that brick. We have to create that bridge for ourselves in order for us to bring the dreams, the desires, the goals out of our heart into the world that's around us. And so that's the beauty of these vision boards. And I actually want to do a digital vision board as well. But this one right here, let me see. I'm gonna show it right here, and I'm gonna go ahead and explain it a little bit. I'm gonna be vulnerable with y'all. Y'all, is this safe? Is this a safe space? Okay, listen, cause y'all safe for me. That's the whole point of this SOS Wellness show. Is to talk about wellness, a topic that is not spoken about or is easily brushed over. So I want to share my wellness with you. So therefore, you can see this and think about how you can prioritize wellness, how you can navigate through adversity, and how you can build a vision for yourself to create the life that you desire. Because, my friend, you were not created to suffer. You were not created to feel secondary. You were not created to feel like an afterthought. You were first and not last. You are the head and not the tail. You are above and not beneath, my friends. Listen, I can go on all day. Listen. Let me get to this vision board, okay? Let me get to this vision. All right. So it's amazing, right? One of the first things that stood out to me was in yoga, we bend so that we grow. And today I definitely had to bend. Today I had to bend tremendously. I had to cancel my flights. I had to deal with customer service for 4 hours. That was shout out to all my customer service people out there. I don't know how you do it. I actually used to work in customer service. That's why I've been looking at people like, hello? But getting through that, right? Like I had to bend. I had to bend, my friends. Sometimes you be so stuck on the way that you wanted things to go, but you have to know how to bend in order for you to grow. Just like a plant, sometimes you have to break it off, you have to prune it just for it to grow. So listen, that's a message for you right now. Whatever technique you may be using, it may be your favorite thing or whatever song, whatever you're doing right now, it may be working for you, but in order for you to grow, there's going to have to be some type of change. There's going to be some type of pivot that you have to experience. There's going to be some type of adversity that you must overcome. There's going to be some adversity that you're going to have to navigate in order to grow. And today I definitely felt that. And so whatever you're going through in your life, I want you to figure out, what are you not allowing to bend in your life? What mindset are you just so struck on? You're stuck on that. It's not allowing you to elevate. Remember, you weren't created to suffer. You were created to rise. But you can only rise if you bend, if you pivot, and if you're able to navigate adversity. One of my other things on here says look up. Mm. I was looking down today, my friends. I was looking down. I felt very low. I felt very attacked. And that's why I want to be very transparent with you about feeling attacked. Because you can feel attacked so often, right? Sometimes when you feel attacked, you just want to, huddle up and just not move and just cry. And although you should do that, because I'm all for emotions, let it out, breathe it out, scream it out. But after you get done, you hold your head up high, mm, past the clouds. You hold your head up high. You open your heart. Keep your heart open. Never close your heart. And I know this world can be full of violence and negativity and darkness. But the more that you can open your heart will allow you to, one, look up, and will allow you to receive all of the unknown, will allow you to receive all of the strength. It will allow you to receive the transmissions that your greatest self is trying to send to you. So keep looking up, my friends, and keep your heart open no matter what. I don't care how many heartbreaks. Trust me, I've been through some heartbreaks myself. I wear my heart on my sleeve, my friends, I do. But I'm going to keep my heart open, and I'm going to continue to look up, because I was not created to suffer. And I know you weren't either. Another thing says finish strong. Lord, it's crazy. Today I was feeling weak. I felt weak. I couldn't talk. My voice was shaky. It was very intense, you know what I mean? I remember even getting a haircut today. I was in the chair just feeling very emotional. Just hearing the barbers talk about the mass shooting that happened around my neighborhood. And it wasn't a mass shooting, I guess a shooting that happened in my neighborhood, because nobody thankfully got hurt from it. But just that they were shooting the Walmart, the fact that they could hear the gunshots. And I'm just like, what kind of world are we living in where it's just a casual conversation. Like, yeah, I heard them gunshots. Yeah, it breaks my heart, my friend. It breaks my heart. Mm. Because I don't want to spread violence. I don't want to spread negativity. I don't want to spread separation. I want to spread unity, love, and acceptance. And the only way we can do that is if we love, we accept, and we unify our soul, our mind, and our body together to become a great, phenomenal, powerful, and unstoppable human. Mm, 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 mm. And one of the last things I'll share, okay, two second to last things on my vision board, it says, it's the time of year when I crave the practice of active stillness the most. Today I had to be still, and I had to be actively still. I want to go to the airport. I want to do this. I want to do this. Sometimes sometimes you have to be still, my friend. I'm learning how to just be still. The type of person I am, I'm always trying to fill in the silence or do this or do that. Be in the moment. Not just being in the moment, but literally immerse yourself in the moments. Every moment that you get with anybody that you love, right? With especially yourself, you can practice with yourself. Being still with yourself, allowing yourself to hear your thoughts, feel your thoughts, understand your thoughts, observe your thoughts, right? That's that active stillness. And the active stillness that you establish within yourself will allow you to gain more patience, gratitude, and understanding for anybody else you encounter throughout your days. So, active stillness, my friends, that's what's going to help you navigate through adversity, right? That active stillness is going to allow you to pause. Shout out to my girl Akia. Allow allow you to pause, breathe, and check in. That stillness. Shout out to my girl Pam. She told me that still waters run deep. So just because you see some water that's like very calm, it don't mean it's not deep, baby. It's because it's still. Like, that shows you the depth of your existence, how still you can be. That shows you the depth of the love you have for yourself based on how still you can be. Mm. So active stillness, my friend, can allow you to navigate that adversity, can allow you to rise above that adversity, and can allow you to make adversity y'all better have me in here. Listen, we can't go all there, okay? This is we gotta keep it PG, all right? And the last thing I want to say on here, as far as this vision board, I'm gonna choose mm, passion, plan, impact. As we said, the name of this episode is Adversity Breeds Character. And one thing I love about characters in any movie or any show, they have this passion, right? They have this focus, they have this mission that no one else understands. Honestly, they look a little crazy because they're like, the sky is falling, the sky is falling. People are like, no, it's not. The sky is actually falling, but nobody believes it until it actually happens. So that's what am I telling you? The passion that you have, people may not understand it right now. It's not for them to understand, my friend. It's not. It's for you to understand. It's for you to build a relationship with your passion. Because once you build that relationship with your passion, you'll be able to create a plan, right? A plan of action on how you can pull this passion, how you can cultivate this passion into your reality. And once you understand your passion and you connect it to an active plan, then I'm telling you, this is where the fireworks happen. You'll be able to establish impact, my friends, because you can only have impact, true impact, everlasting impact, timeless impact when you uncover your passion. But one thing I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to be real with you right now, when you live and exist in your passion, adversity, who we, is right there to meet you. So I don't want you to go out there chasing your dreams and things are start happening, things aren't working out. Listen, I want you right now, if you don't remember anything I tell you today, once you start to understand your purpose, once you start to live your passion, adversity is going to happen. Honestly, it's going to sound bizarre, but it's a good sign when things aren't working out. It shows you that something's about to break. It shows you that strongholds. It shows you that stronghold is shaking. It shows you that the chains that once has your family locked down and toe up and chained down to the floor are shaking. And of course, at one point the chain is gonna break, my friend. So listen, as you chasing your passion, as you're living your purpose, things are not gonna work out. But I need you to know, I need you to understand that that is a sign that you are shaking and you are shifting the strongholds that was once on your generation, that was once on your presence, that was once over your mom, your dad, your auntie, your uncle, that was once over everything that ever you touched. But the more that you literally live and exude and appreciate the passion that you have been given, you'll understand that navigating adversity is a way for you to build character. Think about all your favorite movies. You think about the character at the beginning and think about the character when they get to the end. They sort of kind of walk a little different, right? They talk a little different. They got the head on. So listen, if you're feeling smaller, if you're feeling weak, allow the adversity right now. Allow anything that's not working out. Allow the pain. Allow anything that's trying to tear you down to help you straighten up. Help you and help you literally stand taller. Help you improve your posture. Help you observe the stillness within yourself. Mm. Help you use adversity to breed your character, my friends. Whew. That was the episode right there. I told you to put your seatbelt on, my friends. I told you to put your seatbelt on. And listen, I'm going to leave you with a few quotes. Strength doesn't come from doing what you thought you could. It comes from doing what you thought you couldn't. All right. And this one last adversity quote that I saw. Mm-mm-mm. It is your reaction to adversity, not the adversity itself, that determines how your life story will develop. One more time. It is the reaction to your adversity, not the adversity itself, that will determine how your life story will develop. So, although you can't control what happened to you can control how you react. And that reaction, my friends, is going to spill out into your entire reality. So if you're over being played, don't play yourself. Once you get, if somebody play you, baby, it's okay. Just make sure not to play yourself. If something didn't work out, make sure that you work out for yourself, okay? Because it doesn't matter what happens to you. Just make sure you show up for you. Somebody didn't show up for you. If somebody let you down, that means you have to show up for yourself. That means you have to make sure you don't let yourself down. It's not the adversity itself, it's the reaction to the adversity that makes your life develop. My friends, my name is Tess, and I'm so thankful, so beyond grateful for you and your presence today. Remember that you can succeed over the suicide of your mental health, your goals, and your life. Till next time.